The tension in the room was so thick you could almost touch it. All eyes turned to her as the teachers called her name, their voices echoing in the suddenly silent classroom. They held up a sheet of music, a notoriously difficult piano piece, one that even the most advanced students would sweat over. Across the room, a few snickers were exchanged. They were all expecting a disaster, a public failure. She could feel their stares, the weight of their expectations pressing down on her, but her face remained a mask of calm. Inside, though, her heart was a drum, beating a frantic rhythm against her ribs. She'd practiced pieces just like this one, night after night, for years, always in secret, never telling a soul. As she walked toward the grand piano, the polished wood gleaming under the lights, memories flooded her mind. She saw herself in her small room, fingers dancing over the keys while the rest of the world slept. The long hours, the frustration, the small triumphs, it all led to this single moment. The piano bench felt like an old friend as she sat down. Her fingers, which had been trembling just moments before, now hovered steadily above the ivory and ebony keys. The teachers watched, their expressions critical, waiting for the first wrong note. The class leaned forward, a mix of curiosity and doubt on their faces. She took a deep, steadying breath, pushing away the noise, the whispers, the expectations. This wasn't a challenge to be feared. This was her moment, the one she had unknowingly prepared for her entire life. A profound silence fell over the room as she poised herself to play the very first note. The opening notes floated through the air, impossibly smooth, precise, and filled with a confidence that no one saw coming. A few of the students who had been smirking just moments ago froze, their jaws slack with surprise. The music built quickly, launching into the notoriously difficult passages that had earned the piece its reputation. But where others would stumble, her hands moved with an effortless grace, a fluid dance of control and power. The melody filled every corner of the room, a story of strength and deep emotion, unfolding with every chord. The teachers exchanged glances, their initial skepticism melting away into pure, unadulterated shock. They couldn't believe what they were hearing. Every complex arpeggio, every lightning-fast run, was executed with stunning clarity and passion. The classroom was now completely still, a captive audience held in a trance by the sheer force of her performance. The music swelled to a powerful crescendo, then softened into a delicate, lingering finish. When the final note echoed into silence, for a long moment, no one moved, no one spoke. The only sound was the faint hum of the overhead lights. Then the silence shattered. A single person began to clap, and it was like a dam breaking. The room erupted in applause, a thunderous wave of sound that was louder and more heartfelt than she had ever heard in that classroom. Even the teachers were on their feet, clapping with faces full of disbelief and newfound respect. She stood up slowly from the piano bench, her heart still racing, but this time with a surge of pride, not fear. A slow smile spread across her face. In that single, transformative moment, she understood a profound truth. Real skill, true talent, doesn't need an announcement. It doesn't need to shout for attention. It simply reveals itself when the time is right, when it's truly tested. What was meant to be a moment of public embarrassment had become her greatest triumph. It had shown everyone who she truly was, a master pianist who had just been waiting for the right moment to finally let her music speak for itself. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe for more stories that inspire.